So it's finally out, MMPR/TMNT 2 issue 3, and this was a pretty awesome issue. Now, my only complaint, and it's a small complaint, and it's because I do it to myself because I'm a content creator, and that is the big reveal in this issue was kind of spoiled months in advance before the issue even came out. Before the comic even came out, we kind of knew about this reveal with the issue 4 cover. And that is seeing the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers turn into the Mutant Rangers, where they turn into dinosaur-based forms and a dragon of their sort of Zord counterparts. And I gotta say, the designs look freaking awesome. I love it. We're seeing them in action, we're seeing them fight and kick butt, and it's really cool to see them put in motion in this. And you can totally tell that Hasbro is going to release figures of these later down the line, either in 2024 or 2025. We're probably going to see figures of these later down the line. They're probably working on them right now, you never know. But I feel like with this sequel comic, it's better off read in the trade back form because like I mentioned earlier, I know all the reveals that's coming because of the comic solicitations and the covers, and I know like the guy who spoils and leaks stuff about Power Rangers is complaining about spoilers. Big surprise, I know. I look like a big fat moron right now. But the cool reveals were kind of revealed to me already, and I'm surprised that Boom Studios didn't make like spoiler-free covers like they did with like the first run of the comic. But it is what it is. It happened. But let's talk about this issue, because this issue is quite the interesting one, and once again Ryan Parrott and Dan Mora are killing it. So on the previous issue, it ended on the big cliffhanger that the Shredder was back, but in this issue, it reveals that he's working with the good guys, he's working with the Rangers, and he's working with the Turtles, which is kind of a big surprise that he's actually switched sides. But you find out in this issue is that Krang let him go and fired him because he messed up earlier on in the previous book. So because of that failure, he's been replaced by Rita. And I gotta say, I love the banter and sort of like the back and forth that the Shredder has with the Rangers and the Turtles, where he sort of tells his backstory and Raph says, "Oh, boo-hoo," and Kim's like, "Are we supposed to feel sorry for you now because you got fired?" So I really like the back and forth between these characters. It's really cool to see. But not only that, some really cool action scenes as well. So in this issue, the Rangers get pushed back with their powers being demorphed, or the Rangers and the Turtles, and they're unable to connect to the Morphin grid. But not only that, they're pushed back so hard that Zordon's got to get teleported out of the tube to a safe place so that way it doesn't break. So the Rangers are really getting pushed back in this situation. So with their powers gone, and they got to find another way to morph. And this is where we get the big reveal that they become the Mutant Rangers. And like I mentioned earlier, the Mutant Ranger designs look pretty freaking cool. I'm a really big fan of them. But in this issue, we also get the reveal of what Casey Jones's intentions were, and he wasn't evil the entire time. He was faking it. He's a big phony, and the whole reason why he switched sides was because when he got captured back in the first issue, he saw what he was up against, and he joined Rita's team and Krang's team to sort of find out what their plan is and sort of find a way to defeat them. So he's sort of working on the inside, which was kind of obvious from last week's issue with everything going on, because he did say, this is all me, I'm doing it because you'll find out eventually. And in this issue we find out. So Casey's sort of being the inside man on the job to find out what's going on with like everything. So yeah, that was kind of an obvious twist that he was kind of faking it. He wasn't brainwashed or anything. He was doing his own thing. But this issue I enjoyed. Like I said, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the character banter. I enjoyed the back and forths. And not only that, like I said, the one thing I love about this comic crossover is seeing all these different characters interact, and not only that, the really cool artwork as well. The artwork is really freaking amazing. Now, the big ending for this issue is the Shredder and the Turtles going into Dimension X, where they're probably going to grab those morphers at the end of like issue 4, and they'll morph into those Dimension X Rangers that we've seen on the covers. Like I said, if you've seen the solicitations, you can kind of guess beat by beat how this comic is going to turn out. But even though stuff was spoiled to me through like the comic covers and through the variants, I'm still excited to read this and see how it goes down. But I feel like this comic, I've been having fun reading it monthly, but I feel like it's better to read when it's in trade back form. But I am hoping that we get to sort of see what Dimension X looks like in the comics, and not just like the Technodrome. We're going to see like stuff around Dimension X, sort of like the environment. That'd be really cool to see. I'm hoping that Dan Mora gets to draw stuff like that in this issue, or the next issue. But this issue, pretty freaking solid. I enjoyed it. Once again, the Mutant Rangers look really freaking cool, and it's great to see them in action. I can't wait to see where, I kind of know where this comic is going to go, but I can't wait to see how it's going to keep progressing and moving forward as the final two issues drop, because I'm wondering if like Ryan's going to leave it open for like a third one, maybe. You never know. But we'll talk about that when we get to like issue 5. But anyway, guys, what did you think of MMPR/TMNT issue 3? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Tell me in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. With that said, I'm going to bring this video to a close. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, take care, bye.